Here are top 10 morning stories. We start from Mumbai, where political tensions within Maharashtra's Shiv Sena ecosystem have once again intensified. Shiv Sena UBT MP Arvind Sawant launched a sharp attack following Abdul Sattar's controversial statement, accusing internal rivals of deep-rooted damage and escalating political hostility. The tone in Maharashtra politics continues to harden, with leaders trading strong remarks that signal no easing of tensions anytime soon. From there, we move to the national capital, Delhi, where authorities are now tightening enforcement after the Malviya Nagar fire incident. The Revenue Department has begun issuing notices to hotels and commercial establishments in the area, launching a detailed inspection drive to verify fire safety compliance and check for unauthorized commercial activity. The focus is now clearly on accountability and preventive enforcement across vulnerable zones in the city. Meanwhile, in West Bengal's South 24 Parganas, political and investigative pressure continues to mount after an NIA raid at the residence of a TMCM LA in connection with a pre-election bomb blast case. The reaction from the MLA's family has added another political dimension to an already sensitive investigation, keeping the region under close attention from both security and political circles. From governance updates in central India, Chhattisgarh's Mahasamund brings a more developmental story. Under the Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana, financial assistance is being directly transferred to pregnant and lactating women. Beneficiaries receive 5,000 rupees in installments with additional support provided under specific conditions, reflecting continued focus on maternal health and direct benefit transfer systems. However, in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri, security concerns remain high as Operation Sheruvali enters its 13th consecutive day. In the dense forests of the Gambhir Mughal Dorimal belt, security forces continue intensive search operations. Multiple agencies remain deployed on high alert as the operation moves through a critical and sensitive phase with no signs of immediate closure. From South India, Tamil Nadu's Sri Perumbudur reports a major health scare after more than 300 workers at a cable manufacturing factory fell ill. The incident occurred after consumption of factory-provided biryani, following which several workers experienced vomiting and dizziness, leading to hospital admissions. Authorities have launched an investigation while medical teams continue treating affected workers. In a major push toward clean energy transition, Delhi also saw the unveiling of flex fuel versions of Hero MotoCorp's Splendor Plus and HF Deluxe motorcycles. Union Ministers Nitin Gadkari and Hardeep Singh Puri showcased the models, highlighting India's growing shift toward ethanol-based fuels and reduced dependence on conventional fossil energy sources. From the National Capital Region, Gurugram reports a police encounter involving a criminal with a 5,000 rupee reward on his head. According to police officials, the accused was involved in extortion attempts and opened fire when intercepted by the crime branch. In retaliatory action during the chase, he sustained injuries, and the situation was brought under control by law enforcement teams. On the international and multilateral front, Odisha's Puri hosts discussions under the BRICS 2026 Disaster Risk Reduction Group. Representatives, including the UAE delegation, emphasized the importance of shared global experience in managing disasters and strengthening preparedness systems. The focus remains on collaborative learning across member nations to improve response strategies to climate and natural risks. And finally, in Delhi once again, a significant diplomatic moment was witnessed at Hyderabad House, where India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar met the Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Laos. A warm handshake and high-level talks reflected strengthening bilateral ties, with both sides emphasizing deeper cooperation and a shared commitment to expanding strategic engagement. Stay tuned for more updates throughout the day.